The kaijus have taken over Ark and are destroying everything in their path, so I've been sent by the Ark gods to prepare myself and take back control before it's too late. With no time to waste, I spawned in on Crystal Isle, the map where the kaijus were roaming, and decided to spawn in the southwest as I knew this place to be pretty peaceful. So I punched a tree for wood and thatch and then met a friend, a moss chops, but it wanted rare flowers. It had another friend nearby, but that one wanted cooked prime meat, so I wasn't going to be able to tame either of them. I got a piece of stone and made myself a pickaxe, which I used to get a couple pieces of crystal and flint from another rock to make a hatchet. I then used my new tool to take down a couple dodos to get raw meat and hide before collecting wood to make a spear, which made light work of this dodo. But in doing this, I had accidentally walked into a Sarco's home, and I wasn't prepared to fight it.
Oof, hello, bye bye.
So I ran away a little bit and placed down a campfire to begin cooking some raw meat, but it turned out that the Sarco kind of wanted some taste of human meat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. There's massive kaiju titans wandering around this map, but it's a simple Sarco that kills me.
I would just like to quickly mention DinosaurWorld, the #1 dinosaur gift shop with top of the range plushies, the best figure toys you can buy and unbeatable prices. I run this website with fellow creator Rampy, so it would mean absolutely everything if you checked it out and supported us on it. Having died a little bit earlier than I'd imagined, I spawned back in, beat up a tree to craft another pickaxe, but that Sarco was no longer my only concern.
Oh my god, I can see a mountain. That is a full-on mountain. That's Godzilla.
Thankfully, Godzilla was probably on the other side of the map, and I could only see him because he was just so large. So I was able to continue getting set up as I found a beaver dam, which would surely have some good stuff in for me.
Do you reckon I could steal that? Ooh, hello. I thought that was coming to attack me. Love to take this cement pace and run. Run! What? Oh, a piranha!
So I had to spawn in again, beat up a tree for the third time, crafted a pickaxe for a third time, and I was on my way again. I farmed up a bit of crystal and killed a dodo for raw meat so that I could make a spyglass, which immediately spotted a few interesting things.
Pity? Ooh, that's 31 oxygen, man. Ooh, 140. That's a really well-rounded PT.
To prepare myself for taming one, I unlocked the bow and arrow, but then found something I could tame.
Mejos. Oh, I could do this. Mejo. Hey, Mashi.
Moshi was a bit of a lifesaver, as he could easily farm berries, which would help me tame a Pteranodon. I placed down some foundations and a bed so I could have a place to respawn if something bad was to happen, and then got a campfire placed as well before replacing all the thatch foundations with wooden ones as they're a bit stronger. In the base I placed some storage and spent a little bit of time farming up some common materials like wood and stone, and as day 2 started I found something near my base which was pretty good.
That metal rock.
I didn't have any metal, so finding this rock was pretty essential to progressing. I didn't have a forge yet, so I wasn't going to be able to smelt it. So instead I farmed up berries using my moss chops and used them to begin crafting some narcotics, but it was making these narcotics that allowed me to level up and start progressing properly.
Level 20. Let's get this. Forge, smithy and metal tools.
So I crafted the forge, placed it and began smelting metal, but it seemed this attracted someone.
There's the... At least for that 140. Oh my god. It looks like a massive gacha. That is a little bit too close.
I used 5 metal ingots to make a smithy, which allowed me to craft a metal picks, which I used immediately to farm up a whole load more metal. The narcotics I had crafted were ready, so I turned them into trank arrows and set off to find the PTs that I'd seen the day before.
That one looks good. I'm gonna get both.
I got the first one down and moved on to the second, and I spotted this trilobite, which was crucial.
Oh, it's trying about there. Good for kiting.
So I could get the chitin, which is needed for the PT saddles.
That's out. Alright, let's get this kiting. Right, I need to get some for prime meat now. There was a Sargo nearby, wasn't there? I mean, there is a Bronto. Level 50, I'm not killing that. No chance. There's a second one? 80, no way. Might just have to get it with raw meat. It's annoying. I have this. Oh, it's gonna take 6. Oh no. Oh man. 24 levels. Oh, that's so pathetic. Is that even worth taming? I'm not sure it is. If I can trap this one, then I can get that one up. Use that, fly out, get some prime meat, come back, knock this out, full taming effectiveness, and tame it. Yes, right, I need to trap it now.
With the plan set, I immediately got to work, which started by making a metal hatchet and farming a lot of wood to be able to make some dino gates. I then placed these over the PT to trap it, so that when it wakes up, it can't fly away. Once the PT was awake, I knocked it out again as the other finished taming. I went back to my base where I upgraded my bow to a crossbow and spent the rest of the day farming up stone as the second PT continued to tame. The stone were used to make foundations which I'd need for my future base, and were also a decent way of leveling up I found, as I wasn't a high enough level to craft the PT saddle yet. I figured another way to level up was to make a raft, and it was, as I got an extra 2 levels from it.
2 levels, nice.
And as day 3 rolled in, I was finally able to go collect my PT before getting more metal. I made up some cooking pots only because they are an easy way to get levels, and I finally unlocked the PT saddle and crafted one. I obviously didn't want to base here, as it's quite boring and empty here, so I packed up all my things and was about to fly off until I spotted something which gave me a reason to leave.
Oh, is that... Oh, that's Gadora, I think. 3-headed dragon. Just over in the distance. I need to go find a base spot though.
So I flew off in a direction which wasn't near the Gadora, which was wise, as there was also a Godzilla nearby.
Oh my god, what is that? Godzilla, that's Godzilla. Oh, it's moving.
But I did end up flying into something else.
Oh wait, no. What? We just spawned in from nowhere. Oh man. I think I'm... Oh, it's left me alone. Why? Cut! That's right, take the trike, not me. I'm gonna die here. Uh-oh. Oh. Ow. But I guess Bro doesn't like he likes human. He loves human meat. Oh no. Please leave me alone. Oh, I can't get my things. What is this? It's a giant mammoth. Oh no, that's me dead again. Ah. Yo! Dude, I spawned, man. Dude, I mean no harm. I mean no harm. What? Great manticore?
I finally found my stuff as well as my dead PTs, which made my decision earlier of taming 2 look rather smart as I saddled the other one up and continued my journey, which almost didn't last too long.
Forest Titan? Gaia, sister of Yggdrasil, mother of Titans. Bloody hell. I'd like a base location around here because those orange metal rocks there are really good for metal. Tidy this all up, could be a decent little base. Nice and high, so hopefully nothing will spawn. I dig it, you know.
So I set up a few stone foundations, placed a smithy, bed, campfire, forge and mortar and pestle, and day 4 was then much more chill. With all the base building, I then set off to go find a second PT to tame again and see what creatures were about nearby.
Yo! Sasarasu 125 can be tamed passively? That thing can be tamed passively. What the? Is that from that? Dude, look at their health. Oof. Crazy. What is this? Plague Brontosaurus? That looks terrible.
I did find one thing that I liked. With the RG spotted, I went back to base to farm wood to craft the dino gateways, as this would be my method of trapping it. I also made some more trank arrows, but I didn't have many, so instead went to go find myself a better berry farmer.
What the hell? Ragnarana. Ragnarona, the black-blooded kaiju, level 135.
I found a trike that I liked, so I began to knock it out, but that didn't go too well.
Ow. No.
The trike ended up getting a mate boost, so I left it alone to go find another.
Oh. Who is this? Goeran, level 145, 900k health. Looks almost like a smaller Godzilla. King Titan hybrid. Yo! Rogue Jaeger. Speedy man. What is here? Out of all this, that's the one that's the most dangerous. It just moves so much.
I didn't find another trike though, but I did find a PT that was worth taming. Except, I forgot one thing.
Where are my trank arrows? They didn't bring tranks. Back to base we go. I have no tranks. Why didn't I just make arrows? Oh, mother mare. What are those? Narcotic. Full damage hit with 100% damage in torpor. It's 10 narcotic. Okay. PTs have too little health to use that.
With the discovery of the better trank arrows, I still only needed to find the normal ones as I went to go off to find a PT to tame. But that wouldn't be what I'd find.
Whoa! He just got through the floor. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh. Sorry, PT. This is the end. Unless I could somehow... If I can cryo, I could save. No. Where's it going? PT! Oh my god, I saved it. Oh my god, I've saved it. Run! Am I finished? This thing, it doesn't... Okay, no, it's killing me. Slowed. Dude, it's gonna drown me. That's gonna kill me. Ah. What? I just want to go that way and get my stuff. Okay, he's not gone that way. Am I dead? Yes! Alright, I think this time we are much further south of the destroyer, because I'm closer to the green obelisk. Oh. Oh, it's there. Please don't come this way. Nah, this guy's trolling. He is trolling. Oh, right. Oh, that's a wrap. What? I'm burning. Sure, if I go in the water, I won't burn. Or is that just too smart? Okay, yeah. Why am I slow? I'm so close. Oh man. Bro, spawn camping my stuff. Oh, I just insta died. Sleeping bag was worth it. No, leave me alone. You 5-headed dragon. Or 4. I don't want to offend. Yeah, man. Just go for someone else. I'm friendly. What is happening? Run! He's just not going to leave me alone, is he? Oh, I didn't place the bag! Can I escape? Oh my god, I think I'm good. Get away! And now what? The fact this PT is alive is insane.
Finally, I felt as if I'd escaped the chaos and continued my search for a PT.
140 PT. 31 food was that? I'll do.
I quickly knocked it out and then went off to go find a Sarco to kill for prime meat, but that wouldn't happen.
No. Again. Save the PT.
The dragon seemed to have left me alone, so I tried to kill this Sarco, but I was wrong.
What? And I'm dead. Oh, this beast. Finally got my stuff back. What is that? The Kiryu again. Just get this PT tamed and headed back to base.
I finally got the Sarco killed and harvested for prime meat so I could tame up the PT and go back to base after a long day. But what was a long frustrating day slowly turned into a rather successful one as I found my next tame on the way back to base.
Alright, let's get back to base. I need to be careful, there's that destroyer thing around the green orb. That there. And the shocking one should be nearby as well. That was a try. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's get this. Night night. Alright, whilst that tames up, I think we go back to base, de-render it and let it tame. What? Finally, back at base. After what was like, what, 2 days? Let's get these breeding.
I expected to lose a few of my PTs going off what had happened so far, so breeding them to get spares would be the logical decision. By the morning, my trike had finished taming, so I went out and collected it and brought it home, where I started to collect some berries with it so I could make more narcotics. As I was at base, I checked out the special narcotics I had seen, and I needed a special mortar and pestle to make them. With one crafted, I was now able to make the 10 times narcotics and the trank arrows, and I had enough for 3 of them, so I crafted them, but that came at a cost.
No. Uh-oh. Run! Why is that here? Come on, dude. Ooh. Well, I think I've survived. This is not a good base spot, man. I need a cave.
I was at least able to make the smithy with the spare materials I had, but that was it. I couldn't even make another mortar and pestle, so I had to spend some time farming stone and finally could get those special arrows made, and I wouldn't have to go far to find a creature to use the arrows on.
145, oh, 20, 30 melee. 12 weight. I'll go for this one. And it's out. Nice.
With it down, I farmed more berries to tame it, and left it, whilst I went and searched for a new and better base spot.
Try to see if there's a cave in this volcano.
At the top of this volcano there was just lava and no cave, but I did spot this bit of land that was a bit higher and seemed safe, and it wasn't far away at all from my current base. So I packed up all the things and moved them over to the new location, and by the end of day 6 I had placed down some stone foundations, a couple refining forges, and I was also in the process of spoiling up a load of raw meat to make as many of the good narcotics as possible. By the morning my Anki had finished taming, but I went back to getting more spoiled meat by using the spoiler bin, a mod that I was using. It powered with wood and it soon had a lot of spoiled meat in it. And now I just need to farm up some more narco berries to turn it all into narcotics. I'd been able to make 21 of the 10 times narcotics, so I turned them all into trank arrows and set off to go tame a Dodicarus. I found this level 140 and it was in a pretty safe area, so I began to knock it out. As it tamed, I continued looking for other creatures to tame. I found this level 130 RG.
Wow. Nice.
The RG was the first tame out the two, as I brought it back to base and placed down a couple more refining forges. Next I made the RG a saddle and then took it out with the Anki to go farm up metal, collecting just over 1500 of it, and a little while later the Dodicarus had finished taming, so I went and collected it, and got it quickly back to base so I could begin farming up stone with it so I could upgrade the base, and then the game gave me a reason to be staying at base.
That looks like a heat wave. It's blood red out there. Damn. What? I just realised how good of a view this is. Look at this. This base spot is incredible.
I finally upgraded to some flak armour which would help protect me from the 4-headed dragon if we were to ever bump into it again. I then finished up day 8 by taking my trike down to the beach to farm up more narco berries. The early hours of day 9 were then spent farming up stone and some more wood, as I was going to need quite a lot of it for this project I had. The project was making behemoth stone gates so I could secure off the base. Even though it was high up, I still didn't want any unwanted visitors, like the skullcrawler from earlier, making themselves known now.
Run! Why is that here?
This project did take all day, as if you didn't know, behemoth gates are quite expensive at 900 thatch, stone and wood. As I placed down the final gate in the early hours of day 10, I realised my base was now a safe place to be. So I threw down all the PT eggs that I'd been breeding and finally hatched them up, so that I could have all the spares in case my current ones were to die somehow. I didn't have the Nanny yet, which would help imprint them, so I just put all the babies into storage.
Ooh. Oh, Ravakan? Okay. Oh my god.
I made my way up over to the snow to look for beaver dams, and I found beavers, but no dams. It turned out I had to fly over to the other side of the map to find a dam to get cementing paste. The paste was used to make a fabricator, which allowed me to start making electrical items like a generator. The next morning I headed up to the volcano to get some obsidian so I could make a pair of scissors to give myself a fresh cut. More importantly, to get hair, which is needed to craft the Nanny so that I can imprint my future dinos. To improve my base further, I needed water flowing into it, and I did have a source of water nearby, but at the bottom of the cliff, and it was such a high drop that I had to use my PT as I couldn't reach that far.
Nice. They actually need to get back to farming more narcotics.
So off I went down to the beach to farm up as many narco berries as I could.
Uh-oh. Come on, Trike. There's the... Oh my god, oh no. This isn't gonna go well. No way he's gonna do it. Come on, Trike. He's not doing it. I'll kill this one and then one of these two's gonna heal up. But everything is just aggroing on me. No, I can't hit once more. That's it. And rip Trike. Oh, that was so close as well. I think this is the only fair thing to do. Gravestone. Rest in peace, Trike. I tamed him day 5, 6 maybe? Let's just say that. Day 6, day 11. Always a soldier. Rest in peace, Trike. Day 6 to day 11. Always a soldier.
I couldn't dwell on the loss of the Trike too much, as I had too much to do if I wanted to defeat the Kaijus, so I went out and about and spotted this.
Yo! What the hell is that? Why was it just falling from the sky? Why is it right next to my base?
I actually bumped the one that I tried to tame earlier, so I knocked it out with my super arrows and left it to tame.
What? A kooky Rai can be passive tamed, are actually juveniles of the adult Rikuki Rai. What is this? Looks insane.
I returned to base and took my Anki out for another metal run and got a mere 4,000 of it. I then picked up my Trike who had finished taming before running into whatever this thing was.
Ooh, what? Kite in the white dearth. 10 billion Torpor. Stay out of his way, he'll stay out of yours. He's tired of the world shenanigans at this point. What? That doesn't look like someone who's very tired.
I ignored the friendly looking Titan and went over to the nearby snow to pick up some oil so I could turn it into gasoline in the forges. I then found myself another RG to tame, and just like the PTs, I thought it would be best to have 2 in case something was to go wrong, so that I could have spares. And I mean, this one actually did have some pretty good stats as well. I killed another RG to get raw prime meat, and a little later the RG was tamed. I brought it back to base and enabled mating on both RGs, as I then made up some polymer to make a soul gun, which would make getting dinos in and out of cryos much easier. Also, all the narcotics that I'd been crafting were finished, so I was able to make the 10 times narcotics, 50 times, and even the 100 times narcotics. However, I only made some of the 10 times and the 50 times, as I felt the 100 times narcotics would just be a bit too much for now. I turned all the narcotics into their respective trank arrows, and the arrows I just made would come in use the same day, as I was planning on getting a new Rex and found this level 145 up in the snow.
Ooh, what is this? Beastally, oh my god. Rip that Dipper.
It didn't have the greatest stats, but it was a start, so I knocked out just using 2 of the purple arrows and then went off to go kill a mammoth to get raw prime meat to tame it. To keep myself entertained while the Rex tamed, I explored the snow looking for more Rexes.
Oh no. Why did that aggro? Alpha Rex.
I didn't find any good ones though, so I collected my newly tamed dino, who had 35 points into health and 33 into melee, and returned to home at the end of day 14. The next day I was out looking for a Rex to partner my current. I was finding some good ones, but they weren't very good levels. I did find a good level otter though, so I tamed that. There was also a second, so I tamed it too, as it was an insane level as well. Otters were quite handy as I entered the snow once again, and it would keep me warm, but wouldn't be able to protect me from this.
Yo. Oh no. Fly away. Holy, this place does not look good. Gadora. Destroyer there. Godzilla and a Kaiju.
I was looking for Rexes, but didn't find any good ones, and instead started starving, so I set up a campfire to cook some food. However, this attracted someone over who I didn't really want to see.
What is... Why did it miss me? Well, I think that's a sign to leave.
So I spawned back at base and tried to use my spare PT to fly back, but I didn't have enough hide for a saddle. So I was forced to cryo up the PT and then run out naked to go get hide, and you'd think that would be a fairly easy task, but it wasn't. I could only find things that were either too quick or had too much health. After spending far too long searching, I finally found some compies to kill to get hide needed to craft a PT saddle. But before finally getting my stuff, I needed to cook up some food to heal, and then it was time to go back into the snow. I was so focused getting my stuff back that I'd forgotten about my PT stamina as it gave up on me.
This is a really bad place to land. I'm running. I'm just gonna run. I completely forgot that thing was there.
Eventually I got where my things were, but they were in the water. The freezing cold water. And then this guy decided to see if he could help me.
Come on. Let's get out the water. Quick! Otherwise Godzilla come my way. Oh no. Oh, this is stuck in hell. Will Otto save me? Oh, it does! They just fly up, up and away.
With things finally under control, I returned to looking for Rexes, but soon gave up when this guy showed up, so I left to go search somewhere else. But no place was as good as the snow for Rexes, so I soon returned, but to a different part of the snow. I wish I hadn't though.
Oh man, what is... I'm dead. Oh, my otter.
I quite impressively saved the PT, but the otter was left to die. Until I found it still alive.
My otter's alive.
So I quickly saved it and took my things and flew off, as for some reason those flies decided not to aggro back onto me. On my way back to base I did find a good Rex, and it was a female with a decent melee stat. So once it had killed these stegos, I shot some trank arrows at it and knocked it out. I sat by it all day until it finished taming, and it had gotten 38 points into melee, which was decent. And as soon as she was back to base, the two Rexes were set to breeding. Day 17 was spent at base, cutting my hair, making cementing paste, crafting and placing the Nanny, and then hatching up all the PTs that I'd been saving, as now they could finally get imprinted. As they all grew up, I took the RG out to the desert to kill mantis to get organic polymer to make a refrigerator where I could store all the eggs that I'd been getting. I also crafted a lot of electronics so that I could make a chainsaw, as my forges had run out of wood to power them. With the forges now back up and running, I took the trike down to the beach to farm up more narco berries, all to be turned into narcotics. Almost 500 to be exact. Next, I crafted a couple air conditioning units to be able to hatch all the RG and Rex eggs that I'd been saving up. The RGs hatched first, followed by the Rexes, but with the Rexes I was hoping to combine the stats of the parents, and only one had the better health for melee, so that was the one I would choose to let it raise up. So as it raised, I took the RG and Anki out to do more metal farming, as I returned to base with almost 5,000 pieces of it. And it was now that I unlocked the 200 times narcotics, which were expensive, but very good. And I realised that if I was going to be making a lot of narcotics, I should probably get a chemistry bench, but I didn't have nearly any of the materials for it. But my Rex had now finished growing up, so I equipped it a saddle and took it out to go get some levels. But that ended prematurely when I bumped into this. It was the four-headed dragon again, but this time it wasn't angry with me, but with another kaiju, and I was hoping a fight would break out, and to my fortune, it did. As quickly as it started, it was over. But sadly, I don't think anyone lost, but more it just disappeared. So I continued to level up my Rex by killing this Alpha Carno, followed by an Alpha Raptor which gave me a Mastercraft crossbow, which was really nice. As I was just flying around looking for more things to kill and level up my Rex, I stumbled into an area where the behemoth fight took place. However, the dragon was now dead, and I was actually able to harvest its body for element, as I threw my Rex out to clean it all up and got well over 200 pieces of it. And there was also a level 140 Megatherium nearby, which I wanted, so I knocked it out as well. As it tamed, I went back to base to store all the goodies I had, as I imagined all that element would probably come in use at one stage. I hatched another Rex, which didn't have good stats, and then collected the now tamed Megatherium. Back at base, I farmed up more stone to make cementing paste with chitin I had, and then took my Rex out, who didn't have much health, out to take on this termite ant queen, which I thought I could kill easily.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. That wasn't a good idea.
My Rex managed to stay alive as it wasn't getting attacked anymore, so I was able to quickly get my things back and save the Rex, but I wouldn't make it out alive. And things didn't get better, as the Arachne skin crawler had spawned and killed me. And in between that and a snow owl beast, I died many more times. Finally, I saw an opportunity and got my things and ran. I got hit a few times but managed to get my PT out and flew back to the safety of my base. Until I heard some very loud noises and panicked and cried everything. Once the noises had calmed down, I began repairing my stuff, which started with the flak armour, and I still wanted to work towards getting a chemistry bench, but was short on everything. So I went out to start getting the materials, but got distracted by this beautiful thing.
Oh, I might tame that, you know.
So I quickly made a parachute and some grappling hooks, and used my RG to fly me over and knock out the tech Quetzal.
Is that one shot? Oh, yes. Let's go.
As it tamed, I popped back to base to make more better narcotics to make sure the tech Quetzal didn't wake up, as they do have an insanely high torpor drop. Now that I was sure it wouldn't wake up, I left it as I went to the desert with my Megatherium to go farm up chitin, which I'd turn into cementing paste back at base. But for now, I'd put all 19k chitin that I had just collected into storage. I also began making electronics for the chem bench, but ran out of silica pearls, so I had to take a quick trip to the north to this lake where I knew some had spawned. And by the time I arrived back near base, my Quetzal tamed, so I was able to collect and bring it back to home. I turned all those silica pearls into electronics, farmed some stone and then crystal. The stone was used to make cementing paste, and then I made spark powder, and finally the chemistry bench itself. And that allowed me to make narcotics much quicker. But I needed something to farm more berries with, so I went out and knocked out this level 130 Brontosaurus. And as I flew back to base, whilst it tamed, I took a stamina break for my PT in a rather bad place.
What? Where did that come from?
By the time I got back, the Kaiju had simply ran off, and I was able to get all my stuff. On my way back home, I spotted the giant moth again.
Level is it? 85. Good health. Good weight. Oh, good. Oh, it's passive tame? Passive of what? Hey, man. What's this? What did I say? Put moth for a snack in last slot. Ah. Snack. Level 98. Okay. Bye bye, mum.
But then I quickly popped my trike out to farm berries, as I remembered there was an item I could make called the Tame Helper, which would help reduce the food of a creature to make it tame up quicker. So I crafted one and used it on the Bronto. The Bronto then tamed after just a few seconds, so I went back to base to make it a saddle and started using it to farm a lot of berries. But that wasn't enough, so I took it down to the beach to harvest thousands more. These were all turned into hundreds of narcotics, which gave me a rather crucial level up.
198, oh I can make the Mothra. Okay, oh that's a lot. What? Alright, let's get vegetables going then.
But if I now wanted to start taming some kaijus, I needed to go get something. I needed element shards, which you can actually get from farming these blue gems over in the snow. So after getting a few hundred of them, I flew back to base, crafted some of the 200 times narcotics, and then turned some of the dead kaiju cells into active ones using 10 element shards per. I followed this up by turning the 200 times narcotics into arrows, and now I was ready to tame a kaiju. The first I found was the snow owl beast, but I didn't want it. I then killed a glacial sasarasu and then ended up in the Griffin trench. And now these aren't kaijus, but they are among the quickest flyers in the game and I wanted one. So I knocked one out with an arrow and fed it raw prime meat and a tame helper to get it quickly tamed. And having this new quick flyer meant I could search them up quicker and find stuff like this.
Oh my god, there's two on top of each other. I could possibly tame that. Let's see if I can find a better one. Ooh. Yo. I could try. Might do it. Come here. Where'd he go? There. Oh man. That's it.
I went off to go get it some raw prime meat, but bumped into this instead.
Oh, what's this? Nope. Oh. What? 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 Oh my, what is happening? Are the legs poisonous or something? What? I'm so confused. I would just like to collect my things without being blasted. I picked the wrong one. I got my stuff. I got my stuff. Alright, let's team up, man. Hey. Mahusive. Mahusive. Damn, 690k health? And standing on stuff kills it. Oh, it's quick. I feel like I can jump. No. What sort of health increase do we get? 690k. 40k health, okay. What sort of attack have we got? We got a left attack. Oh! Damn.
My new Famuto called Mahusive was pretty good, until it came to getting off it, where it almost killed me.
Ooh, hello. Passive tame? That does not seem passive to me.
Back at base, I'd run out of food, so quickly made an industrial grill to cook some up, but this wasn't the first time food attracted someone towards me.
Oh, hello Godzilla. Right outside my base.
I started day 29 with a metal run, where I got a small amount of 6,000 of it. I then spent the rest of the day farming more narco berries and turning them all into narcotics before looking at making a greenhouse, but I didn't have the materials for it. So off I went with my Anki to go farm up crystal, as I also continued to make more 200 times narcotics. I made the cementing paste in the chem bench and now had all the materials needed to start crafting and building the greenhouse. I set up the water from the irrigation system I'd already made and then headed out to go get the last ingredient, a biome.
No! No, my Griffin! Oh, my biome.
So I had to go find another, which I knocked out and then tamed. I needed the biome for feces, which I'd use for fertilizer, which I would get by feeding it many stimberries, and then I filled up the crop plots with it and a seed and left it to grow. I spent the entire day of 31 looking for anything to tame, but found nothing. Until I returned to base.
What? Oh no. Cry my base, cry my base, cry my base. It's crippled? Oh, they're fighting. I think I need to get involved. Rooted down for 11 seconds. Where's the Kiryu go? Boom! Whoa! Brutal stun. Fight! Boom! Boom! I keep getting moved around. I'm in the tree. I'm in the tree. Boom. I'm gonna die. Come on, get away.
I seemed to be stuck, so I figured the only way to get out was to cry my Famuto and run on foot. And it actually worked. My Famuto was now quite weak though, but I did have health potions, but they were quite expensive to craft. So I took my Bronto down to the beach to get all the berries and rare flowers needed, as I then turned the narco berries into narcotics, and as they're crafted I took the Rex out to do some killing.
Die, die, die. Nice. It's another one dead. I wonder if I can farm the body. Hey, let's go.
Once I got them back to base, the narcotics had been made, so I crafted 9 of the 200 times narcotics and then made spark powder, only to be rudely interrupted.
Uh-oh. Do you reckon if I knock it out I could kill it? Oh, hit it, I hit it, I hit it. I just want to knock it out to kill it, I don't want to tame it. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to hit it more. It's out, it's out, it's out, it's out. Let's kill it. One last hit. Boom.
Sadly, I didn't get any element, but it was at least another kaiju killed.
What? That's all I get? I would have thought I got some element.
To make up for not getting any element, I decided to go get a lot of metal, and I mean a lot, as I farmed 23,000 of it. The next day was spent not doing much, other than getting simple materials like wood and killing stuff for raw meat to feed my crew. Oh, and I couldn't forget doing another berry trip to get more narcotics. Day 35 started with a mass killing frenzy with my Famuto, as I was then finally able to make a healing potion, which allowed my Famuto to heal to full HP instantly.
Let's have a look. Does this fully heal? Instant 100%. Nice.
However, my Famuto was now giving me another problem.
I am thinking I'm on a new base. This one's getting very small and cramped.
And then another one, as I jumped off it and died to full damage.
Oh.
So I packed up my dino gates and went off to go find another base location, but that was stopped when I found these.
Yo. No, these guys deserve death. Let's get them. Big boom. And you are all dead.
With that over, I continued my search for the perfect base location.
This looks like an amazing base location. It's right next to my old one.
I began by placing down all the behemoth gates, which took me till the end of day 35. Next, I cleared up all the bushes inside and placed down a bunch of foundations to build on. I then had to pick up everything from the old base and place it at the new one. And by the end of day 36, every last bit of metal and every other material was brought down to the new base. And what more did a new base need than some more metal to be smelted in it? So off I went on day 37 to fill up all my new forges again. Then the rest of day 37 was spent searching the entire map for a good kaiju to tame or a good loot drop, as I wouldn't mind a better shotgun than the default primitive one. I did find this level 135 Godzilla, however, I can't afford the atomic fish to tame it, with each one costing 100 element, and this big guy needing 6 of them. So instead I went on a rampage, killing some of the smaller kaijus on the map. And on day 38 I made an industrial cooker, as I wanted to start making some of these leatherback stews. So I placed the cooker down and then rebuilt my greenhouse for the crops, and then found out that you don't actually make the snacks and stews in the cooker, but instead in your inventory. So instead I fattened up my biome and force fed it stinberries to release a lot of feces to fertilise all my crops. But to make the Mothra snacks I also needed sap. So I tried to make some tree sap collectors, but I didn't have any cementing paste. And to make that I had to go get more chitin and stone, so I thought it would be best to go farm stone, and for some reason, which I'm not really sure as I'm editing this, I thought I no longer had a Doedicurus, despite clearly having one. So I went and knocked out another and tamed it. But at least now I could farm stone again. The stone allowed me to make the remaining tree sap collectors, which I then went and placed over in the redwoods, and on my way back to base I spotted the ultimate beast, Doug, who had 25 million HP, but more importantly 7 million torpor. So there was just no way I was going to be able to tame this guy anytime soon. But it was nice to know where he was. It seemed the kaijus were all out today, as I found the Destroyer, Leatherback and Godzilla all chilling together. And not wanting to perish, I returned to the safety of my base and done the chill activity of farming more berries, but that didn't take too long when this other Famuto decided to get near my base, and I don't like visitors. So I had to show it who's boss and killed it, which meant I had now tamed and killed one. So I think I'm the boss now. I was also now finally able to get some leatherback stews made, so that I ran into one of these I could tame it. So I then went out and found one. And thankfully they are rather large, so I could see it from far away. The first was a rubbish level 65, but the second was a 140. And I want that. So I began knocking it out from the safety of my Griffin using some 200 times trank arrows, and soon had it down. But I'd forgotten the tame helper, so I had to go all the way back to base to quickly get it. And once I had fed it the tame helper, it was soon tamed, and I was able to try it out. It seemed damage wise similar to the Famuto, but that would be tested when I accidentally aggroed another leatherback, who was surprisingly quite strong, and the fight ended up being much closer than I thought, but at least I had it killed. So now I was the boss of this kaiju too, but to tame other kaijus I would need element, but I did have an element crafting station mod and they seemed easy enough to make, apart from needing an artifact to craft each 30 set of them. So off I went to go get one of the easier artifacts, and I was able to make 30 element from it. I then also got a second of the same artifact and thought I'd spend a day collecting some more, but ran into an easier way to get element by killing whatever this creature was, where I got another 100 pieces of element, followed by another 80 from killing this colossus. I also got a few artifacts as well, as who doesn't love more element, as I crafted 120 of it back at base, which meant I now had well over 500 of it and could make 5 atomic fishes to tame that Godzilla. But before getting one I had to make more narcotics, which allowed me to make 12 times 500 times trank arrows, which would be good enough to get the Godzilla unconscious. So now I had to go find one, but instead I ran into Rodan, who I didn't even know was part of the mod. I hoped to find the one that I had seen earlier, but it seemed to no longer be here. But I did find one in the swamp, a good level 135, so I began knocking it out with the 500 times arrows, which were doing over 200k torpor. And after only a few of these shots, Godzilla was down, so I fed him the atomic fish and soon he was tamed. I now had Godzilla, who was a menace until he started dancing. What is this? With Godzilla looking so strong, I thought I could kill this Colossus, but I didn't. I, in fact, died quite quickly, but by the time I got back, Godzilla was alone and had actually killed it, so maybe Godzilla was pretty strong. He had gotten a bunch of levels already, which saved me having to level him up, and that was needed as I ran into another, a fake, and I had to show who was the real Godzilla. And with that killed, I had now both defeated and tamed Godzilla already. Back at base, I was able to make more of the 500 times narcotics, but I wanted even more, so I completed a quick berry farming trip with my Bronto down at the beach and ended up making 6,000 narcotics. And once they were made, by the end of the day, they were turned into the much better narcotics. Next day, I wanted to try out my new Godzilla, more so I attempted to take on this leatherback near base, which was going well, until I pressed the wrong key.
I'm dancing again. I didn't mean to press that. Godzilla, you're in a fight. Stop dancing. Oh, it's dead. Rogue Jaeger. Let's kill that. Boom. Is this a Godzilla Mecha? Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a fight. Boom. What the hell? What the hell? He's picking. Bro, this guy is strong. If he can pick me up. Oh. Boom. And that's why no one likes robots, because they're the worst version.
My Godzilla was amazing, but not good for this.
Oh no! I can't kill that. Oh, I kill this. Yo, what is this attack? Easy kill, easy.
As day 45 came to a close, I headed back to base, feeling quite proud of my Godzilla. Day 46, I wanted to go out and find and tame that Doug that I had saw the other day, so I searched the area where I'd last seen him, but Doug no longer seemed to exist. So with that option out the window, I wanted to tame something else, but I just never found it. But I did find something I wanted to kill.
I'm killing it. I need to kill it. That thing deserves death. Godzilla, it's your time to shine. Where's he gone? Boom. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Come on then, bro. Damn. I can hardly hit her. Come on, fight! Stunned again. Oh, come on, 2 more hits. Ah, stunned again. It's got 1.5 billion turbo? From what? Die. Oh, he's got one hit. Die! Oh, it's hit me. Where's he going? Oh, I can't hit it. Oh, one hit, please, 1 hit, please. Dead. Finally.
Just know I hate this thing, so killing it made me very happy, but the loot made me happier.
Crystal Talon. Don't even know where I got that from. Bro, I need this for something. Yeah.
The following morning I found a Goeran, and he wasn't too friendly.
Oh, I need to kill that. Oh, didn't realise it was going for me.
So I jumped on Godzilla and entered battle.
Come on, bring it, man. this guy melts. Oh. What?
That death, however, made things a little weird.
Is that my Godzilla? Yo, that Godzilla is tweaking. It is mine. What are you doing, buddy?
I got my stuff back as Goeran had wandered somewhere else and then re-entered the fight.
Come on, let's keep fighting, Godzilla. I'm stunned. Well, he can't hit me there. I've only just realised. Oh, he hit me. Oh no, not this attack. Damn. Oh. What? I missed.
The fight was going well until I got arced.
What? Oh, that's not good.
And when I spawned back in, I was dead.
I died. It's just this. Oh no, where's the Godzilla? Why is he over there? Hey, buddy, calm down, buddy, calm it down. Hey. Your creature is panicking. Oh. Oh, it's dead. Oh, finally.
With Goeran now dead, I tried to harvest the body.
No. Wait! What killed me?
I was able to get my body back and get back to base. I then made some more 500 times narcotics and headed out to the Griffin trench to get a couple spares in case I died with mine, as I had died a few times recently. I knocked out level 145 and as I returned with raw prime meat, it was dead. There was a level 130, so I got that down instead and tamed. Nearby there was a bigger Griffin called a Horus, so I killed that quickly with my Famuto. And the next day I decided to spend some time exploring the map to see if there were any good kaijus to tame or kill. And well, there's only really one way to say this, but I accidentally started recording my outro screen and didn't realise till day 52. Yeah, so welcome back to the actual recording. I didn't do much other than find a good chainsaw and explore the map some more, but I didn't tame anything. And exploring the maps for looking for something good to tame is all I did on day 52 as well. The following morning I went and farmed up silica pearls to turn into electronics, as I then defeated an anti-kaiju Jaeger. I then tried to tame this iguanont, but accidentally fell off my Godzilla at an unfortunate time. I got my things back easily and then knocked it out from on top of my Griffin.
Are you out? Yes. Why is the effectiveness 0? What? I didn't hit it.
Yeah, for some reason it only tamed with 1 extra level, but at least it was tamed and was another kaiju completed. The following day I took my Dodicarus out to farm stone and then the Anki to get flint, as I'd made a shotgun the day before when I was accidentally recording my outro screen and wanted ammo for it. So as that crafted, I went to tame something else, as I found a Gadora, but it wasn't a good level, and a Beastallion, but it didn't seem to be worth taming. But then, after a day of searching, I found this.
Damn.
A level 150 Mecha Godzilla, and I wanted it. Its taming food didn't seem to be bad to make either, so I attempted to knock it out with a 500 times Trankaro.
It's not aggro. Oh, maybe. Ooh. Oh, he's torpor running. It's too quick. That might be it. Right, I need to go get the Mecha G batteries then.
And with it down quickly, I popped back to base to craft the batteries, which I already had all the materials for.
Hey, let's go. What's that still we get? Okay. Let's see what you can do. Okay. Yo. Oh, he's dancing.
I brought my Mecha Godzilla back to base, where I then converted the spark powder, which had finished crafting, into gunpowder. The next day on day 56 I was out and spotted Chaos, a Gadora, Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla, but the Gadora was a level 150 and I wanted to tame it. So I began to knock it out, which went well.
It's knocked out at least, it's nice. But I've lost me Griffin. Oh, it's been attacked. Yo guys, come get me. Come get me. Let's quickly get my things.
With the dinos gone, I tried to get on top of Gadora to tame it, but that only made things worse.
What? Dude, this is so unfair. I can't hit the Daedon. I couldn't hit the Daedon. I was just shooting my Gadora.
By the time I got back, the area was still not clear.
Whee!
But with my PT, I was finally able to access the Gadora and feed it raw prime meat and tame it. But then I found something which wasn't nice.
What? How's it lost 50%? Almost.
But nonetheless, it tamed and I was now able to try out my new Kaiju, Gadora.
Okay. I assume it flies. No? Whoa! Oh, it's so quick!
But having lost my Griffin whilst taming the Gadora, I needed to go get another. So I began farming up more narco berries to make narcotics, and I think you know how this goes by now. But this time I'd farmed so many berries and crafted so many narcotics that it took the entire day for them to craft. So I then set out to the Griffin Trench but bumped into my arch nemesis, who I've decided I will now kill each time I see. So I threw out my Godzilla and went to town. With it dead, I focused back on the Griffins as I knocked out a level 145 and 140. And soon later they were tamed by the end of day 59. On my way back to base, I killed an arachne skin crawler before then finding a Gadora the next morning, who I attempted to defeat with my Godzilla.
Boom. Goodbye, Gadora. I got a Gadora skull for that. Surely that's got to be used to summon in.
For the rest of the day, I kept searching for more kaijus to tame, like Doug, but I just couldn't find any, so I thought of a plan. I would attempt to beat the Crystal Isles boss, to unlock the tech transmitter so that I can then use that to locate any creature on the map. So I went back to base and got my Bronto out to do some berry farming, made narcotics from the berries and upgrade those to the better narcotics, and set off the next day to go find Rexes with better stats than the ones I already had. I found this level 135 whose stats weren't the best, but I had hoped that it would get something good from being tamed. But by the time it had tamed, it didn't. The stats were still terrible. But that wasn't too much of an issue as I found something better.
Oh, Skullcrawler. Oh, with 110. Oh! What?
I used a spare Griffin to fly back and get my stuff, but noticed something odd.
Aiming's 5%? What? Do I let it kill me? Oh, hello, Rex. Ooh, 140. We'll tame that.
I got the Rex knocked out with one shot and tried to knock out the Skullcrawler as clearly the dying method wasn't working. The Skullcrawler was the first to tame and was another kaiju ticked off the taming list. I tested it out against this eel, but something weird happened.
What? Why am I flying? What? I'm literally flying. What? Am I going down now? Yeah, I am, but if I walk up, I go up. Alright, let's go pick up the Rex.
The stats on the Rex weren't great, so I had to work with the Rexes I already had and began breeding up some. As they raised, I headed out to the northeast as I had learned this was a rather good part of the map for Rexes.
Regain your stamina and fly.
And after searching the entire night, I found nothing. So I left and found this on my way home.
Whoa, I need to tame this. So is it knockout? Tameable KO. But I just can't see. Oh! Oh, Griffin! Griffin! Sorry! Ow. Come on, let me get my stuff. I just can't tame it. Let's just go back to base.
Back home I hatched up more Rexes and I got one with a melee mutation. So as that grew up I went out to go get more Griffins as I was down to just one left. I got myself a level 135 and 145 Griffin knocked out, but as they tamed I found something else.
I'm taming that. It's out, it's out, it's out. What? Evolved and enhanced. It's a passive tame.
But at least my Griffins had tamed, so it wasn't a complete waste of a taming trip. At base I hatched up a bunch more baby female Rexes as these would help me get more mutations, and whilst they grew up I worked on getting the melee mutation that I had already hatched onto a male, but ended up getting a health mutation on top of it. And then I got another.
D20.
It's got a double mutation! On stamina. What is these odds?
It's got the health but not the melee. This is insane.
It was at the end of day 66 that I had got all the mutated stats onto one Rex, but it was a female. So now I just needed to get it all over to a male. Once that Rex was full grown, I could begin mass breeding for more mutations, and after not too long I hatched a bunch of Rexes, but sadly got no mutations. On the second batch of eggs I did get a mutation on a female again, but it was a melee mutation. As that Rex grew up I flew around the map collecting more artifacts as I'll need them for the boss fight. The artifact hunting came to an end when I bumped into a Kaiju.
Oh no, I've killed one of these, or is it? I've killed, I just need to tame it. Okay, I need to tame this one. Right, let's run away. Come on, leave me alone, buddy. What? Yes, let's bring you back closer to base. That was a really good Rex, actually. It's still here, still here. Can I get it stuck there? Right, is that going to be enough to knock it out? I have normal arrows left. Come on, please go. Go on, out you go, out. Yes, we got it. We just need 2 pieces of element. Right, take that. There you go. Sweet.
But whilst taming this, I spotted this Rex with an insane 29 HP before tame, and it was pretty good post-tame too.
41 health. Oh. That's good.
The 41 points in HP was a massive upgrade on my 37, so I swapped the Rexes. I took a quick break from the breeding to collect silica pearls to make scuba, as I needed to head into the water to get the remaining artifacts. First I tamed this level 145 Ichthyosaurus, next I got jumped by a Thylat and almost died.
I'm drowning. I'm gonna not die to the Thylat, I'm gonna die to drowning.
And third, I finally got the artifact. The next artifact was in an underwater cave, but it gave me something than the artifact itself.
Oh, drop. Oh, let's go. Finally got a shotgun.
But then I also got the artifact, which was nice to get too. Back at base, I continued to breed more Rexes after finally combining the best stats. I took a break from the breeding to get another artifact, and to make a start on the tributes by killing alpha and normal crystal wyverns to get their talons. And I killed a skullcrawler just for the fun of it, as I attempted to then take on the destroyer.
Just give it a try. Let's do it. I mean, I'm kind of committed now. I'm stuck in. I was stuck. Come on, boy. Down 600k, but I'm down 600k. But I only had 1.8. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. So he's down 1 million, but I'm down by 1/4. I might have to run.
I decided to bow out quite pathetically, with my tail in between my legs and returned to base. But I wasn't done, as I'd made some health potions and returned with a fully healed Kaiju to defeat the destroyer.
Come back here. Boom. What? Did I win?
I hadn't won, as the destroyer had just given up and despawned. So back to base I went, but I soon found another Kaiju to battle.
Whoa. Oh, I'm killing this. Whoa. Deafened. Air split. Oh.
I returned on my Mecha Godzilla to the fight, but there was no fight to be had as it had despawned. Or had it?
Oh, it killed it, I think. Boom!
There was also a Famuto nearby, so I battled that too.
It's running again. Come back here. Boom. That's killed.
During all of this, I'd been breeding the Rexes further and hatched up some with the best stats to let them grow up, as they did by the end of the day. With the Rexes healing, I got the remaining crystal wyvern talons and the alpha ones too, and on my way home I met this guy. As I said before, if I see him, it's on sight, so he died. I then went out and got myself a Lystro, which will help level up the Rexes by giving them an XP boost. As I began munching on many baby Rexes with all 20 Rexes that I just raised to level them up, and this went on for a couple days. Once all the Rexes were leveled, I just needed to heal them up, so went exploring and found this creature whilst that happened.
What the hell? Let's go, Godzilla. It's not fighting back. Come on, almost got it. Whoa, am I doing 2k now? Come on, almost there. No, it stopped me attacking. Bye bye, beast of Monster Island. Bye bye. Did hurt a bit. What the hell? Why is there a Kaiju here? I don't want to fight you.
I was actually in the snow, as I had just missed an artifact which was out in the open and super easy to get. The rest of the day was spent watching my Rexes slowly heal, and once that was done, I collected the artifact and tributes and headed over to the nearest obelisk and threw them all out and summoned in the Beta Wyvern Queen.
Boom, let's do this. Beta Wyvern Queen. Alright, there guys, go. 600k, I think we should be able to kill that. Get it! Get up there, guys! You reckon you can pick those eggs up? There we go. Get it! No! It took off again. Get it! Get it! Ah! Go on, 30k left. Almost there. 20k, 15. 10. Boom.
Though having Win was defeated, and more importantly the tech transmitter had been unlocked, so I could now find those remaining few kaijus that had been evading me. But first, to make the transmitter I needed the replicator, but I was short on crystal. A quick trip with the Yankee sorted that, and I had already had the rest of the materials, so the tech replicator was able to be crafted. I was also then able to craft a couple transmitters and a generator, as I needed that to power the transmitters. And with it all set up, I was able to use it and found out that there are actually 3 Dougs on the map, but I hadn't seen one.
Doug. There's one out, there's 8169, we can go get that, you know. But first, I need my Bronto, we need to get narcotics.
So with all the trank arrows made and Doug's location known, I flew over to go meet him. But I was in for a bit of a shock when I saw his torpor.
Oh, Doug. How much? Oh, I need more. I need way more.
So back to base I went to farm even more berries with my Bronto to craft a bunch more narcotics, which allowed me to make 11 of the better narcotics as I turned them into arrows. And then I done this entire process all again the following day, as I needed a lot of trank arrows. And once I was done on day 87, I had 35 of the 500 times trank arrows, which I hope is enough.
Doug. It's despawned. It's number 90. There it is. 19 million health. Right, let's get this guy get knocked. That should be a shot. I've missed. No, it's stop moving. Let's get a punch in. One last shot. That was just enough. Nice. So 19 million health. Right, let's get some raw meat. Prime meat. Sarko. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. My Griffin. My Griffin. I can't even whistle neutral. Please hurry up and kill me.
This was a big issue, not only being 3,000 meters away from Doug, but my Griffin was slowly being killed, and I had to cross freezing rivers, run starving without food.
Me Griffin. Me Griffin. Come. Come, Griffin, come. Oh, it is so poor. Holy Trudons! Uh-oh. I have just run all this way to die! Oh, and then this thing's here. I am friendly, yeah? Oh, whoa. I think that's passive. No. Okay, good. It's like flying away. If I can get up here, I can get round. I can't get up here. Okay. That parasaur, thank you. Thank you.
I finally managed to get my things and save Doug and fly away. I got the prime meat I'd been needing and then got Doug tamed. And Doug was pretty insane. Let's have a look at the stats. Ooh, 23 mil health. Alright, let's get back to base. And we're back at base with a Griffin alive, but it's almost dead. Alright, let's check out Doug. This thing is a fat frog looking thing. Looks cool. Just 2 levels gave him 5 million more health, and well, the damage was pretty good. What? 90k. Let's have a look at what his right attack does. Oh my god. C attack? It's a raw, okay. Do we have an X attack? Yeah. Damn. From just a few kills, I'd gotten a bunch of XP, and well, the damage was now insanely better. 740k! This thing is insane. 50 million health. This thing's the best thing in the game. Alright, let's get back to base and healed up. With Doug tamed, I wanted to get the last creature I'd spotted, but was yet to tame it. But to make the taming food, I needed to collect sap that I'd placed many days ago. On my way home, I spotted a fight which I just had to intervene in.
Oh wait, it's dead?
And I'd also found the destroyer, and I think it's finally time we defeat this guy.
Boom! Oh, we're doing damage. Can I do the big attack? 1 million! Oh, this thing's going down. Easy.
Following on from that kill, I had to pop into the bee cave to get some honey, and as I left I spotted a Doug, which I still needed to kill as I tamed it, and this wild one didn't last long against my tamed one. My next tame was a Pteranodon, which you might think's a bit odd this late, but I have a reason for it. But first I need to do another metal run as I'd run out making all the tech items. I needed my Pteranodon to farm fibre as I needed a lot of it, and they are the best creature to farm it, and the reason I was needing the fibre was to make the Mothra snacks, which require 1000 each, and with some crafted I went to go tame a Mothra as I had spotted a level 145. I began passive taming it, but soon realised I was going to need 20 of the snacks to tame it, so I had to go back to base to make up more, which took an entire night to craft, and then I went to go tame it, which took me an entire day to do. And finally, we've tamed it. Buggy boy. But it was worth it, as this guy was by far the quickest flyer available, as it could swoop like a griffin, and I could even level up its movement speed, which you can't normally do with flyers on Ark. I then spent some time killing the wild kaiju mini bosses that I had yet to find with Doug, starting with the legendary beast of Monster Island, which was killed so quickly you can't even see it. Next was Gaia, the mother of titans, who I had seen a few times but I'd never really been able to kill it. Doug then dismantled Typhoon, the ancient everworms.
Big
boom! And last up was Genonia, queen of the hive. And now, with all of them defeated, it was time for the final bosses, which I had to summon in myself. But to summon them in, I had to make active kaiju cells, which I made from combining element shards with dead kaiju cells, which you get from killing other kaijus. However, I didn't realise how many I was going to need to craft, so it was going to take me literal days to get them all done. It took a day to craft enough for the first boss, but I was nowhere near close to getting the second. So with them all busy being crafted, I flew over to the desert, crafted in the first boss and summoned it in.
Alright, let's do this. Cation Prime. Boss. Let's hope Doug can defeat it. 6 million? Oh, I think I can destroy this. If I can hit it. Oh, there we go. I can't hit it. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. I just didn't want to lose my dog. Will I be able to get my stuff? Or are you going to attack? Got it. Boom! The combo attack. Damn, it missed. What's that? Shredded. Oof. Oh no. Gimme Doug. Gimme Doug. Doug. No. Doug. Come on, quickly before the attack. Almost. Let's go.
And now that the first boss was done, and the loot was good, but now I just needed to wait for the kaiju cells to craft, which was going to take forever. And the reason this was going to take so long is because the next boss required 100 evolved kaiju cells, which cost 10 element and 5 kaiju cells to make one. But to make the enhanced kaiju cells which are needed for the evolved, they cost 1 active kaiju cell and 5 element. And then to make active kaiju cells, they require 10 element shards and 1 dead kaiju cell. So in total that means I have to craft 500 dead cells, turn them into 500 active cells, and turn those into 500 enhanced cells, and turn those into 100 evolved cells. I started this process on day 95 and only finished on day 100.
I can finally make it after 4 days of crafting. Oh, let's go. Right, let's finish up. It's day 100. Final boss fight time.
I made my way over to the desert and then threw out every single kaiju that I owned, as I was going to send everything into this boss fight.
I think it's time we have got all of our soldiers in. This is some army. And I will be on... Oh, hello. Right, let's summon this thing in. Oh my god! It is huge! Get it, guys! Alright, Gadora's on it now. Uh-oh. Please protect me, Doug. I've never seen this guy go red. Right, we're doing damage. This thing is twice the size of the King Titan. Boom. How much have we done? Look, we've done 400k. Uh-oh. Right, we're underneath its feet, I think. I can't tell what. It's just so big. Right, we've got 1 million down already. Gaia is preparing an attack. She needs to keep biting. Insects nibbling at my bark. What is this? What's happening? Gaia seems irritated. Oh no. I think we're still attacking. Yeah, I still see my damage numbers. Right, we're down by 2 million. Oh, what's that? It spawns Gigas! Her loyal guardian. Emperor Quetzal. My primitive flak helmet broke. Ow. Is that... Oh, Gatchi's gonna die. It's got 90k left. Rip. Right, we're almost a quarter down. Whoa! Gatchi's dead and I can't get my dog. This is bad. Oh no! Right, let's get my Mecha MV Mecha Godzilla. This thing is so big. Oh, that roar is so loud. Where'd it go? Oh, well, I'm back on Doug. Can I maybe get my things back? No, let's not bother. Oh, it's gone over here. Down to 8.5 left. Okay, that's good. I was killed. Mahusive died. Second death. Whoa. What the hell? Come on, Mecha Godzilla. Good, 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 good. I was killed again? Damn. Right, let's get back in. Kaboom! Ah, I'm dead again. Kaboom! Kaboom again. Guy successfully healed? Uh-oh. Oh, this is crazy, this boss fight. I could have done maybe like multiple dogs. Wait, what the hell? Why is Godzilla here? Oh, let's get him in fight. Dog, fight! It wants me to beg for mercy. It will beg for mercy when I'm killing it. Look how many Reapers there are. Holy moly, there's a lot of creatures now. Alright, Doug, can we attack? Doug, attack. Doug, attack. Come on, Doug, attack. Rooted down. Can I attack yet? Can't move. I'm being battered. And I'm dead. Brutal stun. I need to kill these guys. It's just brutal stun after brutal stun. I can't do anything. There we go. Boom. Boom. Oh, rip Kaiju. I didn't even know where he was. I lost him in the last boss fight. The fight seemed to have calmed down a little now. Much health left. Oh, we've done it! We've done it! Oh. Legend destroyed. Legend failed. I didn't realise we'd done it. And the final boss was defeated. I had set out from day one to defeat all the kaijus, and I've shown them who's boss and saved the ark. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, and if you did, please like, subscribe and comment as it helps me out so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.